Huh? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Ogre Boy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 2016 movie, Hunt For The Wilderpeople. So, this movie follows a young boy named Ricky, who is going to live with his aunt and uncle, and when his aunt unexpectedly just dies out of nowhere, he and his uncle go into the woods, fleeing and hiding because Ricky doesn't want to go back into a foster home and everything because his uncle Heck isn't really qualified to take care of him, but Heck ends up joining him, and they're on the run from the police and stuff for wanting to take him back into custody, and everybody thinks that Heck is kidnapping him when that's actually not the case at all. He's trying to make sure the kids looked after while they're hiding and everything, and it follows their relationship through the movie and how they go from not caring for each other very much to really liking each other by the end of the movie. It's really well done and well written for the most part. I really like this movie quite a bit. Sam Neill plays Uncle Heck, and he gives possibly the best performance I've ever seen of Sam Neill, which also does not say a lot. I've only seen a handful of his stuff outside of Jurassic Park, but he's really great in this movie. He's amazing in here and everything. It makes me want to see more of his stuff and everything as an actor. I've never really thought about him outside of Jurassic Park, really. I mean, I've seen a couple things, but I've never really thought of him outside of Jurassic Park. Now I kind of am curious to see more of his stuff because he was amazing in this movie. And Julian Dennison, who was in Deadpool 2, plays our lead character, the little boy Ricky, and he does a really great job playing him. He's just as good in this one as he was Deadpool 2, where there's parts where he has to be serious and he pulls off the serious moments, but he's also legit funny too and everything. I think this movie might be part of the reason why he got the part in that movie, but he's really good in this one. Taika Waititi's writing and directing is once again excellent. This one does have some drama in it, but it is also more played as a dark comedy too and everything, and the humor for the most part lands. There's one joke that it's not necessarily funny, but I did kind of get the dark humor in it and stuff, but they played it out too much, and it kind of just lost its funniness. It was funny at first, but as the movie progressed, and they end up doing it again at the end of the movie, and it's not as funny and everything, but it also at the same time it is kind of funny. It's one of those things that it's one of those type of jokes that the subject matter isn't very funny, but the way the joke is executed, with the dark humor and stuff, it kind of is funny if you have a dark sense of humor, which I do, and everything. But that's kind of funny. I will say that the cinematography in this is absolutely amazing. It's a really, really beautiful movie. A lot of it was, I'm pretty sure, filmed in I think it's called the Bush Forest in New Zealand. Is where this movie was filmed, and the cinematography in the forest and stuff is just gorgeous and everything. I love that about this movie too. It's very beautiful looking and everything, but I think that this is possibly even Taika Waititi's best work. He got some really great performances from our two lead actors. They're both really likable, have great chemistry, has a really good story. The pacing is excellent. The movie's about an hour and 40 minutes, and it flies by fast. It doesn't feel like that at all. And this might be my favorite movie that he's directed. He just did such a great job with it, and it is a really, really great movie. I'd highly recommend it, especially if you want to see more of his stuff outside of the Thor stuff and everything. I know Taika Waititi's in a lot of hot water right now, but I'm glad that I've finally gave all of his stuff a chance. I've now seen everything he's done. I've got one more movie to review, which is Jojo Rabbit. I've reviewed Thor or Ragnarok on here before, and I'll re-review it when I get to it on my Marvel Mondays. That's why I'm not doing it right now. I'm just waiting until I get to it on my Marvel Mondays. I might do a letterboxd review of it because I'm going to rewatch it anyway since I've watched all of his other stuff. So when I do the letterboxd review, I'll leave it in the link to my JoJo in the description on my Jojo Rabbit review later in the next few days. But yeah, Hunt for the Wilderpeople is a really, really good movie. It's been on my radar since it first came out. I didn't realize Taika Waititi directed it, or I might have seen it a lot sooner. But I really enjoyed this movie quite a bit. It definitely is one that's worth checking out. It's one of the best movies he's directed for sure, if not the best. So I'd say I'd give it a 9 out of 10. Or actually, yeah, 9 out of 10. I was going to say an 8.5, but yeah, 9 out of 10 is good enough. And everything. It might have got a little bit higher if it weren't for that one joke that was both darkly amusing, but also kind of annoying because it played out too long. But yeah, so anyway, all in all, I think it's a really great movie, and I definitely would recommend it if you haven't seen it. It has tons of laughs, a lot of heart, and some good emotional moments with really great performances from our two leads, and it's just a really good time and very heartfelt, and it's definitely something I would recommend. So anyway, let me know in the comments what you think of Hunt for the Wilderpeople, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.